Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem. The words are on page 11 of the program. Please be upstanding for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty. Let every stage advance Australia fair. With joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
I, Kevin John Skess, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purposes of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends, and especially our graduates, a very warm welcome to this afternoon's ceremony. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and the land upon which the university's campuses at North Terrace, Roseworthy and Waite are located. Might I start by offering my congratulations to the graduates. Today is no doubt a special day for you and for your families, loved ones and parents who've been instrumental in your life's journey to date. It's also a very special day for the university. It takes great pride in presenting tomorrow's leaders, both in the state, nationally and globally. Today's often a day of reflection for you, a reflection of what you've achieved, hopefully mixed with some eager anticipation about what's ahead. There are plenty of opportunities and challenges for you. But I hope that the university has given you a skill set that will not only be useful for your career, but also for your life in general. You now have an opportunity to go out and contribute to the world that you want to be part of. However small that may be, I trust you will do so with the same tenacity that has led you here to today's graduation. So go out, enjoy life, and make the world what you want it to be. I look forward to presenting your degrees shortly, but before doing so, I'd like to introduce today's orator. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Professor Christopher Helgen. Christopher Helgen is the Professor of Biological Sciences and the Deputy Director of the Centre for Applied Conservation Science at the University of Adelaide. His research focuses especially on fieldwork and research in museum collections to document the richness of life, explore global change, and contribute to important problems in biomedicine. Professor Helgen received his undergraduate degree in biology from Harvard University, his PhD in zoology at the University of Adelaide. From 2008 to 2017, he served as the curator of mammals at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. He's worked professionally in more than 50 countries, and he's documented and named dozens of previously overlooked species of living mammals, including the Skywalker Hulock gibbon of southern China and Myanmar, the greater monkey-faced bat of Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands, and the Ulungato of the Andes Mountains. I presume it's probably not pronounced that way, but that's my best effort. Professor Helgen has organised and led major research expeditions all over the world. He is a dedicated public communicator in support of biodiversity discovery and conservation, and appears regularly on television and radio programs. Professor Helgen holds professorial and other honorary academic appointments at a number of leading institutions. In 2016, he was awarded the James McWar Award for Excellence for the University of Adelaide and the Westbrook Free Lectureship of the Wagner Free Institute of Science in Philadelphia. We are privileged to have him speak to us today. Please welcome Professor Christopher Helgen.
Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor and Vice President, distinguished guests, members of staff, and of course, our graduates. Good afternoon and congratulations to each of you on a wonderful day, your graduation day. It's marvelous to be able to share this day with you, reflecting on and acknowledging so many of your outstanding achievements. I'm very proud of everyone here and proud to spend the day with you. And thank you for that most generous introduction. It does remind me that I've done my best to keep busy since my own time as a student here at the University of Adelaide. But I'm not sure any of that actually answers the question most of you are probably asking, which is, monkey-faced bats? Why is this guy who studies monkey-faced bats talking to us at our graduation? And that's fine because, hey, I'm wondering the same thing. More than that, I can see the looks on some of the parents and grandparents here in the audience saying, now, who is this guy? He looks like a kid. What wisdom is he going to be able to impart today? And at the same time, some of you graduates are looking at me and saying, what can this old man tell us about our world? I know you are. And these are all fair questions. I've spent most of my adult life in museum basements and library stacks, and also especially in places like New Guinea rainforests, always looking for strange animals. This has taken me to almost every corner of the world. It's been a life of travel and intellectual curiosity, and I consider myself very lucky indeed. Much of it has not been easy. Some of it has been daunting in the truest sense, and some of it has even exposed me to real darknesses in this world. Some of my adventures I wasn't sure I would survive. For me, the more important life lessons gleaned in my journeys have to do with keeping the mind ever curious, always aspiring to see through to the wonder and the beauty of the world around us, and the importance of examining just a little bit closer those things that we think we already know. And I'm going to get into those points in a moment. But when you're asked to provide the oration at a graduation ceremony, it's easy to get nervous in thinking about imparting wisdom. So in preparing my address, I wanted to consult and wrestle with the deepest sources of knowledge and understanding. Naturally, I walked toward the Barsmith Library. And then I walked past the library into the hub. I ordered a flat white. I sprawled out on one of those couches they have there, and I Googled sage advice to young people. I actually did that, even the word sage. Yeah. And one of the things that came up was life advice from people on their deathbed. Now, this has got to be uplifting, right? And you've heard this kind of stuff before. Things like, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I had had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. These are all very important as far as they go. But I read through a few more, and then I stopped when I saw, pay attention to teeth. The teeth. Now, this is a no-brainer for a mammologist. I've been paying attention to teeth for a long time. Every mammal species has teeth uniquely distinct from every other. So I was excited. Now, the point of this advice is obviously to look after your teeth. If you're a primate, like we are, the same set of teeth you have as a teenager is the one that has to last through your whole life. It's easy to forget this when we're young. It's both fundamentally good advice and metaphor for not taking even the most familiar pieces of our worlds and ourselves for granted and planning ahead longer into the future than we are usually ready to do when we are young and ready to take on the world. So a little bit of extra care now can go a long way toward our future. I encourage students not to take their teeth for granted for other reasons too. Our teeth are amazing. The evolution of our specialized teeth has been one of the most important factors in the evolutionary success of mammals and is ultimately part of what makes us human. Imagine trying to eat a steak with only your front teeth, or an apple with only your molars deep in the back of your mouth, and you'll understand how differently specialized teeth give us remarkable advantages. So pay attention to those teeth, every last one of them. There were a few other pieces of life advice on the list that stood out for me that resonated with my thirst to always seek out the wonder and the beauty in our world. One was, listen. Listen more. Now, as mammals go, we humans have a lot of superpowers. Incredibly big and rather clever brains are on the top of that list. But when it comes to the development of many of our senses, we are feeble compared to most other mammals. You know this, our powers of hearing pale next to those of many animals, because listening intently to the world outside oneself is a fundamental strategy for survival and success for most species. We listen less. Further, another of our superpowers is our remarkable capacity for language. And as long as language has given us the ability to talk about things, especially ourselves, we've been doing just that. But the need for better listening is not just about hearing or talking per se. The world around us is loud. It can overwhelm our senses. It's fast-paced, full of stimulus, focused on self and screens and getting to the next moment. Listening is about being open, being ready to receive the world outside ourselves, to absorb perspective and to focus on others. This is ultimately how we let wisdom in, by suspending our self-focus and listening. We can all do it better. Embrace your mammalian heritage and listen more. Another one that came on that list that came up on Google, work hard on relationships. This is, of course, important. And to me, another one with very deep mammalian roots. At the very essence of being a mammal is the intimacy of relationship between mother and child. If you're a mammal, whether a platypus or a kangaroo or a graduating student, you exist in this world today because someone in the role of mother fed to you for an extended period, some kind of milk. This is where we all come from, us mammals, and it is indeed the source of our very name, mammals, from mammary, from mama. So the core trait of being a mammal is that initial, deep bond of nurturance and emotion between mother as parent and offspring. Now, this is also your friendly and not so subtle reminder, graduates, that Mother's Day is just around the corner. Because, as mammals go, we were highly social and highly intelligent, we as humans are capable of drawing on these same bonds to connect deeply, not just with our mothers and our children, but with fathers and siblings, partners, extended family, friends, colleagues, our whole communities around us. All of us can and should take advantage of this and practice building healthy and strong relationships that define and create our social worlds. A great deal of the beauty and wonder we will ever find in this world is, of course, to be found in those relationships we cultivate and maintain with those around us. Channel your deepest mammalian tendencies to build connections with those around you based on deep, positive emotion and respect. Now, there were several kinds of advice along the lines of don't be afraid to take risks and consider the road less traveled. Now, this is simple but very real and beautiful advice. And in my own life as a scientist, I've made most of my favorite discoveries by choosing intellectual directions that seemed risky to many of my colleagues, and by investigating in places where few others were willing to work. It didn't always pay off, but I wouldn't change most of the risks I've taken or the paths I've walked down if I could do it again. So my advice to you is this: go out and seek your own monkey-faced bats in the rainforests of the Solomon Islands, or your own olingitos in the Andes of South America. Now, make sure you understand that I don't mean that literally. As a mammal discoverer, I couldn't withstand the professional competition from younger, smarter, better-looking graduates like yourselves. I mean that figuratively. Go and find what is the monkey-faced bat for you, even if it's something no one else in your world has heard of, or something that everyone else, based on what they think the world has taught them, seems to think is a harebrained idea. Be brave. You'll fail sometimes even spectacularly. But there is opportunity for impact in many different directions in life, probably especially along the roads less traveled. Okay, I think that's enough mammalogy for one afternoon. To close my remarks today, congratulations to each of you, graduates, and to your family and friends and advisors on your very significant achievement. Each of you possesses your own forms of brilliance, your own superpowers, and these intellects and talents are what we are here to celebrate today. Draw on them, not just to chart your own personal successes, but also to search after wonder and beauty in all of its forms. Think hard about what you think the world needs, wrestle with that, and chart your course. I can anticipate your many beautiful and wonderful achievements to come as you set that course in our world, ever-changing though it may be. I wish all of you very well in your journeys and in your careers ahead. Good luck.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Professor Christopher Helgen for his stimulating and inspiring address. We are honoured that you have taken the time to join us on this special day and to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to society in whatever way that we can. Please join me in once again thanking Professor Christopher Helgen.
I will now receive candidates for degrees. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic.
Chancellor, I, Pascal Quester, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, Kevin John Scarce, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call upon the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Sciences, Professor Michael Liebelt, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, I, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Sciences, Professor Michael Liebelt, present to you graduates from the Faculty of Sciences. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Space Science and Astrophysics, Danielle J. Boots. Tiffany Ann Collins. Andrew Leslie. Peter David Marinos. And Cohen Malley Rose Simons. To the degree of Bachelor of Science Natural Resources, also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Simone Brooke. And Sasha Jean Robinson. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Nanoscience and Materials, Cameron Keith Atkinson. And Chin Chin Chen. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology, Kristen Amato. Meg Jessie Bourne. Luke James Bredberg. Rebecca Taylor Denise. Justin Kamsoon Lowe. And also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Evelyn Jane Phlox. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Molecular and Drug Design, Branch Dolick. Jacob David Hart. Bianca Jong. And Prasanna Panaselvam. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Mineral Geoscience, Emma Jo Belder. Caleb Michael Brian Bishop. Ailey Cassidy. Lara Downing. Laura Somerville Easton. Christian George. Dion Robert Higgy. James Henry Nankerville. Alexander Otasevich. Gabrielle Redden. April Valerie Shannon. And Jeremiah Emmanuel Toledo. To the Bachelor of Science, Marine Biology, Anthony John Coggan. Jamie Robert Corrie. Catherine Brady Larkin. Braden James Luke. Nikita J. DePring. And also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Anthony Zarkin. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Evolutionary Biology, James Douglas Panozzo. And Lewis Thomas Williamson. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biotechnology, Nabila Abd Hafiz. Arthur Eng Lip Yo. James David Brown. Farah Ayuni Kamarulzaman. Shuhada Binti Madnoor. Nurazati Saidan. Nicholas Henry Schnell. And Hu Ying Esther Yip. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Robert Adams. Timothy Patrick Allen. Elise Bruning. Isabella Giovannina Cansdell. Lucy Charlotte Carpenter. Sing Yi Chung. Daniel Raymond Devison. Stephanie Jade Field. Anna Fong Na Go. Johanna Rose Kempley Hill. Mark Frederick Koenig. Emily Nicole Kirby. Zoe Lan. Tiffany Lee. Hey Man Lee. Sanuri Lianagay. Olivia Gabriella Messenger. Noor Fatinazwa Mohammed Faisal. Wan Ling Ng. Margaret Ann Potts. Caitlin Ella Schutz. Nicholas Julian Shanahan. Michelle Brooke Sims. Jack Anthony Spencer. Van Ha Hong Ta. Tan Eung Kwan Brandon. Yin Kui Kenneth Toh. Nicola Triantafylos. Eugenia Tiffany Webb. And Trent Hugh Woodward. To the degree of Bachelor of Science Advanced, Gabriella Allegretto. Juan Miguel Balbin. Corey Bridger. Dylan Brown. Ryan Thomas Burley. Thomas Darcy Burton. Ethan Nicholas Caraher. Melissa Ann Clare. Isuru Dissanayake. Joel Bryce Driver. Nathan Toshihiro Eden. Fang Meiwen Danielle. Cassidy Christine Goldsworthy. Amy Christina Hancock. Dominic John Henschke. Catherine Georgia Weston Hill. Liam Christopher Hockley. Sarah Isa Ishak. Albert Kong. Thomas Michael Litster. Benjamin James Madigan. Rachel Evelyn McNeish. Madeline Louisa Matthew Westrop. David Michael McAfee. Daniel Patrick McDougall. Caitlin Simone Mudge. Sophie Kate Ninnis. Also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Griffith Board Perkins. Carlia Rose Primer. Tanya Michelle Pullen. Timothy Rudd. Julia Steele Scott. Caitlin Elizabeth Skinner. Dion Joel Lamas Turner. And Chada Ruth Wang. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Hamza Al-Kanjari. Hamid Mohammed Al-Saraki. Qudsiya Hamid Hilal Al-Busaidi. Mohammed Humaid Rashid Khamis Al Ghafri. Mohammed Ali Saeed Al Kiyumi. Tia Louise Bampton. Cherry Sue Yuen Barringhouse. George Batsios. James Paul Bockman. Astrine Akai Bol. Catherine Alexandra Brown. Rhiannon Rose Brown. Jessica Ellen Burden. Christian Renee Secon. Elise Kristen Champion. Tamara Joy Clifford. James Alexander Dondrea. Talia Delo Yakovo. Carey Samuel Desai. Jan I Do. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Tao Hong Duong. Marnie Marie Dernan. Natalia Maria Dvornicek. Adrian Michael Effie. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Joshua Isaac Furler. Madeleine Marie Gianotta. Also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Josie Gleeson. Alistair Griffin. Brock Adam Hedges. Brandon Clay Henry. Ho Kai Yu Augustus. Tony Iridikunda. Talia Jade Jenner. Anthony Michael Kalatsis. Rasha Cardo. Erin Louise Labarbera. Minghui Li. Desiree Likos. Joel James Logan. Brooke Emily Lorenz. Joanne Rebecca Malcolm. Lucille Rose Martinson. Thomas Oliver McGovern. Mark Sean McPeak. Fiona McQueen. Callum Lachlan McRae. Chiara Maria Michelli. Ian Yen Nguyen. Patrick Omuta Odongo. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Esther Lily Olsen. Dayan O. Catherine Anise Parkinson. Matthew Robert Perkins. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Gianluca Daniela Pompili. Elliot Grayson Raymond. Michael John Sandford. Daniel Sapko. Costa Georgian Sarakinis. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Rui Chi Sim. Michael Romesh Sanaya. Indiana Kate Sinnott. Damien Stakura. Darwinaji Subaka. Matthew Swan. Arnaf Tajwar Tahabab. Laura Michelle Tanner. Christy Lee Thomas. Natalie Rose Milroy Thomas. Tran Tan Huynh. Cassandra Shannon Ergel. Jared Luke Vatuli. Ainsley Kate Wandle. Also receiving the Diploma in Languages, Jacinta Annie Watts. Danielle Weatherly. Hao Wei. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Georgia Lean Weinhardt. And Oscar Ignatius Westell. To the degree of Master of Biotechnology Biomedical, Sally Farhad S. Al-Kathami. Yu Han. Sayaka Kayumi. Lian Meng Ko. Linghan Liu. Ning Liu. Biko Kahari Muwita. Jacqueline Ann Wren. Yan Wren. Zhong Yu Tan. Tu Nok Min Nguyen. Lee Sun Wang. Jia Hao Wei. And Shin Ni Tiffany Yi. To the degree of Master of Biotechnology, Plant Biotechnology, Sujan Kaful. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for a thesis entitled Development and Applications of CRISPR-Cas9 Genome Editing Technology, Fatwa Adikusuma. For a thesis entitled Multi-Temporal Remote Sensing for Estimation of Plant Available Water Holding Capacity of Soil, Safanat Gurma Araya. For a thesis entitled Development of a Novel Co-Vaccination Approach for Pneumococcal and Influenza Infections, Rochelle Babb. For a thesis entitled Evolution of Mammalian Genome Architecture Through Retrotransposition, Reuben Mackenzie Buckley. For a thesis entitled Quantifying Responses of Ecological Communities to Bioclimatic Gradients, Stefan Kadir-Italik. For a thesis entitled Ancient DNA Studies of Dental Calculus, Andrew Graham Farrer. For a thesis entitled Best Practice Restoration Building the Evidence Base for Restoring Eucalypt Woodlands of Southern Australia, Nicholas Gelly. For a thesis entitled Clean, Reliable, Affordable, the Role of Nuclear Technology in Meeting the Challenge of Low Greenhouse Gas Electricity Supply in the 21st Century, Benjamin Paul Hurd. For a thesis entitled Food Web Dynamics in the Benthic Habitat of a Groundwater-Fed Freshwater Pond, Young Liu. For a thesis entitled Insects, Orchids and Fire, the Effects of Fire Pollinators in Eucalypt Woodlands of South Australia, Anita Evelyn Markart. For a thesis entitled Molecular Characterisation of Metastatic Endometrial Cancer by Mass Spectrometry, Parul Mittal. For a thesis entitled A Study of Patterns Produced when Selected Tasmanian Soil Types are Transferred to Clothing, Application of Digital Photography with Image Processing to Support Visible Observations, Kathleen Rebecca Murray. For a thesis entitled Climate-Driven Ecological Changes Through the Last Glacial Period, Innovations in Plant Ancient DNA and Stable Isotope Paleoecology, Mark Timothy Rabanus Wallace. For a thesis entitled Responses in Aquatic Ecosystem Metabolism to Managed Inundation of a Regulated Dryland River Floodplain, Sanjina Upajaya. And for a thesis entitled Investigating Australian Mammal Extinctions and Conservation Using Ancient DNA, Population Genetics and Time Series Analysis, Lauren Christine White. Chancellor, this concludes the graduates from the Faculty of Sciences and for this ceremony.
Thank you, Michael.
Chancellor, University doctoral research medals are awarded to graduates who have completed outstanding research at doctorate level. This award is a premier award for doctoral candidates at the university. I, Professor Pascal Quester, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, present to you a recipient of the 2017 University Doctoral Research Medal for research in the field of genetics, genomics, and evolution, Atma Maria Ivancevic.
It now gives me great pleasure to congratulate all of our graduates here today. Be proud of what you've worked to achieve and remember those who've supported you to reach this end. I and the whole of the Adelaide University staff wish you every success in this next exciting phase in your career. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are its alumni and ambassadors. Over the years since the university was established, its alumni have made enormous contributions to the community, both here and throughout the world. And today, you join a community of over 150,000 alumni located in 80 countries throughout the globe. I'd like to thank all of those who participated in today's ceremony and made the efforts to come here today. I particularly want to congratulate Atma on being the mace bearer and also the medal. Well done. We are blessed in this university with some stunning architecture, but our most precious asset is the staff that have led our students through their journey and prepared them to go out into the world. And I want to acknowledge and thank them for their contribution. Thank you. Now I'd ask for the graduates to remain seated, for everyone else to rise and join me in once again congratulating our graduates. Well, the audience remains standing, but our graduates now rise and stand for the academic procession. I now declare this congregation adjourned.